Welcome back to Paintball Sucks. I am Player One, and today we're going to give you 8 reasons why paintball does not suck. So, this is the part where I awkwardly stare at you until one of us looks away. Mm. Number 8. It builds camaraderie and quick teamwork. Regardless if you're a weekend warrior or a budding divisional player, this is a byproduct of playing paintball. If you are a weekend baller, you are really never on a consistent team. Typically, personnel get shifted around, and if you want to do good, one has to silence one's own ego to quickly identify weaknesses and strengths and play in respect to those. Now, typically, the long-standing trust and cohesion a snake player and a back player will have, for example, if they play on the same team, is that takes time to develop, especially since the consequence of the lack of teamwork usually results in somebody getting stabbed in the neck. Regardless, it's pretty cool that you can have a group of people who have never met be able to work together towards a common goal. We need more of that in today's world, don't you think? Reason number 7 as to why paintball does not suck. This is an obvious one, but it keeps you active. It gets you off your couch and away from that Tiger King garbage or whatever the rage is now. I can only speak for myself, but I can always use to lose a few pounds. And my resurgence back into the sport has made me up my game in fitness and cardio. Whether you play woods ball or speedball, running around while it's getting shot at will certainly benefit your overall cardiovascular system and will hopefully entice you to work on your overall fitness on your own. Reason number 6. You get to meet people that you would otherwise never get to meet. Again, regardless of what level you play at, you will get to meet some really cool folks from all over. Of course, every now and then there's going to be that one jerk, but I would venture to say that is the exception and not the norm. From an anthropological perspective, we humans are social creatures. That is how we thrive. The enigma of the lone wolf is a fallacy. The lone wolf usually dies in nature. Now, I'm about as textbook of the definition of a social introvert as they come. But paintball helps me balance some of those social needs, and that is pretty awesome. Reason number 5. You learn to keep cool under pressure. Regardless if you are a seasoned pro or a beginner, the first time you have 2 or more guns hammering down in your bunker, it can seem rather unnerving. But you will quickly develop the resiliency and the calmness to weather the storm and hopefully prevail. Furthermore, being able to keep your cool and come back from a low body count situation, say you lost 2 off the break, you and your team have 2 choices: to freak out and to join your teammates in the dead box, or to keep a cool head and overcome. Now, this obviously does not happen overnight, nor does it matter how much Greg Hastings paintball you play. This game certainly rewards those who put in the hours and the repetitions. This confidence under pressure can and hopefully does transcend the paintball field into other areas of your life. So in my book, it's a win. Reason number 4. It gives you something to do in between football season. Go Chiefs. So I'm a football fan, and after the Super Bowl, the weekends tend to drag forever until next season. Regardless if you are into other sports or recreational activities, paintball gives you another way to excite a rather mundane weekend. No more boring weekends. Now, if we can just get past this corona pandemic and get back after it, that would be awesome. Reason number 3. You get to travel. Well, maybe this is a byproduct of playing tournament, but still. Some folks never leave their hometown, which totally baffles me. But if you decide to take the plunge, you open yourself to a whole world of opportunities for experiences that you would never otherwise have. Now, granted, I got to travel quite a bit when I was in the military, but my travel was usually to places that were not so very nice. When I was in college and playing paintball more seriously, I got to travel all over the U.S., typically to much nicer places I would probably never go on my own. And all thanks to paintball, I got to do just that. Reason number 2. Paintball will increase your trash talking skill while giving you a healthy dose of humility. Now, I know that's a mouthful, but just bear with me. Now, let's be honest, some lighthearted trash talk is always fun. And my rule of thumb is if I haven't talked trash to you in a while, there's a good chance that I don't like you. Now, of course, one has to keep this in check, because on the field, overzealous trash talking will more than likely be served with a healthy dose of humility at some point. So keep that in mind. One caveat to this, though. Be sure to do this with players who are either on your level or above your level. You'd have to be a special kind of character if you were to do this to obvious walk-ons and rental players. Now, I like to poke fun with the best of them, but I would urge you to have the capacity of discernment, as I try to advocate myself and others to be ambassadors of the sport. So it's pretty easy. Keep it lighthearted, stay humble, and have some fun. Now, the number one reason as to why paintball doesn't suck is helping people. I have been very fortunate to have had some great paintball mentors who have helped me out, not only when I was younger, but even as I got older as well. Somebody having gun problems on the field, help them fix it, or loan them your backup gun. Somebody needs an extra battery or O-ring, hook a person up. Because I have had such great help and mentorship, I try to pay it forward when I can. And I am certain most of you watching have had some people help you out, whether it was with gear or maybe even being able to play the game better. I really do dig going to a field and seeing a handful of other ambassadors of the sport helping each other out. At the end of the day, we do not get better in a vacuum. Sometimes we need to be pushed or helped in small ways. Either way, it is all in a pursuit to be better than we were yesterday. And that is some of the many reasons why paintball doesn't suck. So light up the comment section below as to why you think paintball is awesome. And if you have any other questions or comments or otherwise, please do leave a comment down below. I'll make a point to respond to everybody, so fire away. All right, folks, till next time, be a good human, shoot straight, and we'll see you soon.